so I know it's been a while since I filmed a video, but we have decided just to enjoy the summer as a family. But I did want to go ahead and give an update in regarding Stella'l. As far as thyroid levels go for me, I'll have another video posted next month. I actually do have a doctor's appointment, and I'll put what was said in the May appointment in the August video when I have that appointment. I think my appointment is either August 17th or 18th. It's somewhere around the 15th of the month. And once I have that appointment, I will go ahead and film a video for that and get that posted. So stay tuned for that if that is what you're interested in here for. But I just wanted to go ahead and do a little update about Stella'l since I never did a 1-year update for her. She has definitely grown a lot. I think the last update I did was a 9-month update for her, and she has come so far. So she is 14 months old now. She just turned 14 months old yesterday, and let me see, her last doctor's appointment. So I probably would have filmed this video a little bit sooner, but her pediatrician has been out on medical leave, so we actually were referred to another pediatrician just so she could get in her 1-year appointment. And her 1-year appointment happened when she was almost 13 months old. So it was a little late as far as getting stats and everything for that. So she, at her 1-year appointment, was 22 pounds and 30 3/4 inches tall. And she was actually in the 90th percentile for height. So she is a tall girl. And I think she's been in the upper end for height ever since she was born, you know, anywhere from 80 to 100% for height. She's definitely tall. And then her weight, she's 80th percentile with the 22 pounds. So she's definitely a big girl, but she is proportionate at least anyways with the height and the weight. I think she'll just be overall just a big girl. And the doctor said, you know, if she stays on track with this, she is estimated to probably be about 5'7" or 5'8" by the time she is fully grown. Which is taller than me. I'm only 5'4", so she'll probably definitely have a head on me almost. She's currently wearing size 18-month clothes, and she has been for a while, but they actually got looser on her once she started moving, and I'll get into that in a minute, but she slimmed down a little bit. So she's wearing 18-month clothes, and her shoe size is right now in between a toddler 4 and 5. She's got some big feet. But she wears the 18-month clothes. The shorts that she's wearing this summer are a little big on her in the waist, so they do tend to fall down, but I didn't want to buy any 12-month shorts because height-wise she's basically too tall for 12-month clothes. She's got to be in the 18-month stuff. So hopefully she'll stop slimming down on me and keep up with the weight and everything. As far as words go, she does say mama, dada. She says dog, good. She does say hey dog still in the mornings. When she looks for the dog, she says hey dog, hey dog, hey dog. And what else is she saying? She goes, what's that? So it's more of one word when she says it, but she does say, what's that? What's that? What's that? And that's what that is what's that. And she says yum, of course. She loves food. As far as the food goes, she has become a little bit more of a pickier eater, which, you know, we did the baby-led weaning and they were like, oh yeah, your kid's less likely to be picky. Well, she did go through a phase where she did not want any vegetables at all. All she wanted was meat and yogurt and pasta, which of course who doesn't love carbs, but she now is back to eating broccoli and Brussels sprouts and peas and all of that. She still doesn't really like carrots. And maybe that's just because I don't fix them very often because I don't like carrots. It's more so a texture thing for me, not necessarily the taste. But she's just not a fan of carrots or corn. And I like corn. I don't fix it very often, but she doesn't really care for it. She would much rather have peas or broccoli or Brussels sprouts. Even green beans she's kind of picky about, and I love green beans. So maybe those will grow on her after a while, but she absolutely, I'd say her favorite food is probably macaroni and cheese, just like any kid out there. She loves pasta, she loves cheese. She pretty much every morning has like mini pancakes, mini waffles, some sort of breakfast meat, whether it's, you know, sausage or bacon or something like that. She does eat bacon, she loves it. She loves yogurt. Of course, she loves ice cream. She has had plenty of ice cream this summer, and she definitely enjoys it for sure. The girl is not lacking in any dairy. But she's actually still a really good eater. She loves toast. She eats peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, chicken nuggets, all of that stuff. But she, like I said, she's gotten a little bit more picky as far as the vegetables go and the fruit. She used to really, really love blueberries, and she's kind of slacked off on that. I think she just got tired of them. But her favorite fruit is watermelon. That has been her absolute favorite this summer. As far as physical goes, so at her 9-month appointment, she was not crawling. And her doctor said that she was a little behind on that. She recommended that we get her a walker to practice walking in. So we did. And that helped tremendously. I know some pediatricians advise against them because they say that, you know, it'll make kids walk on their toes and you know, not help them walk properly, but we got one and it worked out great. And now she crawls all over this house. She kind of does a crab crawl where she's got one leg up and one knee on the ground, and she kind of propels herself forward, but that works for her and it gets her from point A to point B, and she is on a roll. She also pulls herself up, stands. She can stand by herself without holding on to anything. She cruises around the furniture, no problem, basically with just a couple fingers just touching something. But I think once she gets past the holding on to something, she'll take off walking, no problem. She's still not walking on her own. She did take about 4 steps the last few days by herself, just we'd stand her up and she'd walk over to us to grab something that she wanted. So she's so close. It's the mind over matter thing where she just needs to just to let go of the furniture and just go. But she's so close to walking now. As far as sleep goes, she is down to 1 nap a day, which she's currently doing now. She sleeps for a little more than 2 hours, so probably about a 2.5-hour nap during the day. And then she still sleeps through the night great. As soon as she started to really get on the move and move a lot, which was around, she didn't start crawling until 11.5 months. It was pretty close to her first birthday when she started crawling actually and like getting on the move. And then she started pulling up right around her first birthday, and then started cruising around the furniture no problem by 13 months. But as soon as she started to get on the move more and more, that's when the nap started to transition from 2 naps to 1 nap. We noticed, well, my husband knows because he has her in the mornings, that she just refused to take a nap in the morning. She wasn't ready to take a nap yet. And then if she did take a nap for him, she would take one for my parents in the afternoon. So I said, you know what, we'll just move her to 1 nap a day so she doesn't take a nap in the mornings anymore. We wait until, you know, after lunch, then she gets a nap right after lunch and she sleeps great. She goes to bed usually about 8:30 in the evenings. I'd like her to go to bed earlier, but just because of my work schedule and by the time we get home and everything and eat dinner, and for her to wind down, we go to bed at 8:30, which actually works out fine because then she gets up in the morning right between 6:30 and 7. So she does sleep 10 hours at night at least, sometimes 11. It's very rarely that she sleeps 12 hours, but she does sleep at least 10 every night. But other than that, that is pretty much all I've got for her. She has been awesome. She's keeping us busy. I am exhausted, but she is such a blessing and we are so lucky to have her. And that is pretty much all for her 14-month update. Stay tuned, like I said, for my thyroid update video next month. Bye!